Yihui. Today, I would like to be here to present about the topic sightseeing. I and my teammate Lao Yunting will present about the interesting place of the Penang. And I'm here today to present about the one of the interesting place of the Penang, which is the Galaxy. And my groupmate Yunting will present about the title of the escape park.
My name is Lao Yunting, and my metric number is 271217.
I think one of the famous and interesting places in the Pulau Pinang is the Galaxy. Now I will present about the Galaxy. The Galaxy is the largest Buddhist temple in the Malaysia, which is situated in the Air Hitam, Malaysia. Galaxy is situated strategically on a sprawling hill in the Malaysia. It has been known as the jewel in the crown of the heritage temple in Malaysia and has been identified as one of the largest and the finest temple complex in Southeast Asia. You can say it has been 134 years in making, or as a construction began in 1886. It is established by an outbreak from Fuzhou in Fujian Province, China. Over the years, it has been expanded, upgraded, and improved. Even today, work is still going on in part of the sprawling hill of the temple complex. Standing at the hilltop at Air Hitam, near the Penang Hill, the Galaxy is divided into the three zones, which is the temple ground zone, which comprised of the hill entrance, souvenir, food and the drink store, and the turtle liberation pond. And the middle section is the temple's house. It's comprised of the gardens, the pagoda, and the four Heaven King Pavilion. Meanwhile, the hilltop spread the horse and enormous statue of the Goddess of the Mercy, Grand Inn, and as well as the mall garden and the temple. I think the star attraction in the Galaxy is the giant statue of the Grand Inn, which is the Goddess of the Mercy. The statue is 30 meters high and was completed in 2002. Since then, they have added a pavilion with an octagonal roof supported by the tall column to protect the statue from the elements. The pavilion was mostly finished in 2009, but at the December of 2011 was still shrouded in scaffolding to enable further embellishment to be carried out. To reach the Guan Yin statue from the main temple level, we travel by the so-called inclined lift, which is kind of the short funicular railway. The lift passed through the larger ordinary decorated dormitory block and the presbytery of Penang. There are also the turtle pond at this level. According to Chinese tradition, the turtle pond is known as the liberation pond. Turtles symbolize the longevity, strength, and the endurance. And the edge of the capturing and the freeing a turtle is symbol of the spiritual liberation. The four diamonds and the marked red Buddha are quite attractive, sitting, standing, and lying in position. The steps are different. In addition, there is one of the world's largest outdoor audiovisual, which took 27 years to elaborate the construction, surrounded by the 16 pillars built around the octagon pavilion covered. So, there are the three sections of the culture and history within the pagoda, and you can rarely see the difference in both sides from the outside structure. The pagoda has 7 levels, and the climb to the top took just 5 minutes. The stairs can be a little narrow, so can be careful and not slip. Winding around the level of the pagoda while climbing the star, I could see the different style of the Buddha, string, and the decoration from the Chinese, Thai, and the Burmese. The view at the top of the pagoda was amazing, along with the gorgeous view of the Penang and the overview of the Galaxy Temple and the Guan Yin statue. When I go to the top, it was only one day, so it was peaceful and crammed with the cool breeze. From the ground, the pagoda did not look that high, but at the top, it looked a lot higher and the view is fantastic.
I think that one of the famous places in Penang is Escape Park. Escape Park is a theme park which comes with action-packed rides and obstacle courses set in tropical nature that located in the Penang. Escape Park is owned and operated by Sim Leisure Group Limited, an internationally renowned theme park. The designer and builder is a PLC listed on Singapore Exchange. The founder, Sim Trikias, was born and raised on this island. Escape was inspired by Sim's literary childhood in the kampong by the rainforest, climbing trees, launching flames into the air, diving from the treetop into the water. Those were the good old days when life skills were learned through fun and adventure. Sim had his rival moments during his 2 years business assignment to Lanyers Village in 1998. There, Sim had flashbacks of his childhood mischief when he saw how the village kids and adults play the same way he did growing up. Escape will provide the most natural form of fun by expressing the lack of sparks in children stemming from the absence of childhood's play and growing disconnect from nature system of the modern lifestyle. Sim recollects his childhood moments and refines those ideas for escape, presenting it as the alternative to conventional mechanical theme parks. As Sim Leisure expands into new international fronts, the company promotes these new ideas to many clients, but all of them reject this idea. The euphoria ends quickly when no banks would finance escape. All the banks in the country did not believe this retroactive process would see its light of days. This delays these projects and forced the environments of escape into smaller phase where Sims personally funds escape phase 1 with his life savings. Adventure Place finally opens its doors to the public in November 2012. The park eventually completed the entire original design in 2019 when it would have taken 2 years otherwise. There are some popular activities that can enjoy in the park. One of them is free fall. There are quite a few rides to try here. We love the attendance, a quality-defined free fall activities that will see you taking the park for a 20-meter high platform. You will fall through the air and land onto an absolutely safe, large, inflated footed bed of the floor. For safety purposes, this activity is limited to those aged 30 years old and above. Another activity that can join is tree swing. Intent of providing a variety of activities for all age and courage level. Escape Adventure Square is also home to rope swings, set at different inclinations, allowing those who are more adventurous to swing from higher heights. While beginners can feel safe swinging from lower elevations. Besides that, the park also has places where you can play on balance beams, engage in tree climbing contests, navigate through a vast but wobbly route course, and even go exploring through a pit. In addition to all that is already available as escape adventure play, there are plans to add in a water theme park in the beach for beginners and ladder traps.